Hello friends, today we will discuss about the NPV, that is net present value. The net present value method is one of the techniques of the discounting cash flow techniques of evaluating the capital budgeting. This method takes into account the time value of money. In this method, the present value of cash flows is calculated for which the cash flows are discounted. The net present value technique is a discounted cash flow method that considers the time value of money in evaluating the capital investment. The rate of return is often called the cost of capital and is always equal to the minimum rate of return that must be accrued from the project. Later, the present value of cash outflows is calculated in the same manner and subtracted from the present value of the cash inflows. Now, if we see the formula for the NPV, so the formula for NP is present value of net cash inflows minus initial investment. So the formula is net present value of cash inflows minus initial investment. So we have to calculate the net present value for the cash inflows for all the years, and we will subtract the initial investment of the project from that amount. So the formula is NPV is equal to C1, that is cash flow for the year 1 divided by 1 plus K, or you can take the R because this K is the discounted rate or the interest rate. So cash inflow for the first year divided by 1 plus K raised to power 1 plus cash flow for the year 2 divided by 1 plus K raised to power 2 plus up to the cash inflow for the nth year divided by 1 plus K raised to power n minus I, where I is the investment in that project that has been done by a company, firm or an individual. Or we can say NPV is equal to summation of T equals to 1 raised to power n. Here we have considered C1, that means the cash flow for all the years are the same. The cash investment for all the years are the same, divided by 1 plus K raised to power n minus initial investment. So if the project has some salvage value, that will be added to the cash inflow of the very last year. Similarly, if there is a working capital, then it will be added in the initial cost of the project to the cash flows of the last project. Okay, now as we know, this is the evaluation technique to evaluate the capital budgeting, or we can say the capital investment. So there has to be a certain rule that will be followed so that we can accept or reject a project. Suppose we have the 10 projects that we have to evaluate by using the net present value method. So what will be the decision rule? Which project will you accept and which project will you reject? So the decision rule has been given for this method, that is, if NPV is greater than 0, then accept the project. And if NPV is less than 0, reject the project. This is in the case of the independent projects. We have a case scenario of the mutually exclusive projects. So what will be the decision rule for the mutually exclusive project? So for the mutually exclusive project, as we know, we have considered we have the 10 projects, and suppose if more than one projects get the NPV that is greater than 0, so then which project will we accept? So the rule, the decision rule that is given is, if more than one project has NPV greater than 0, then we will select the project that is having the highest NPV that will be selected. Okay, so that means the project giving us the highest value of NPV will be the selected. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.